Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to take you along while we work up here at the shop. So guys, there's a few things we got to get done today at here while we're at the shop. First thing is I want to get the wheels back on this drill. We had to replace them. They were shot, they were wore out. Drill's in great working condition otherwise, but we had a little trouble with the wheels because one side was a 16 and the other side was a 15, which that little bit of difference is going to not give him an even seed bed, and I think he wants to plant some sort of hay crops with this old John Deere seeder. The other thing is we got a tractor, a little 8-in I need to pull the carburetor off of, and to find more, if you want more of the story on that, my brother should have his video out on it before you see this video. So, and then if I get far enough, there's a bunch of equipment that came in from a consignment sale we didn't get to go to. Our business partner Joe was able to pick up a few pieces of equipment for us. I might be wrong there, but otherwise, guys, let's get on getting these tires on. Okay guys, so where I'm going to start here is I'm going to get the bearings here packed to back up and put back in. I told the guy I would do that for him. Hold on, okay, yeah, you can so much see me. So anyways guys, I'm going to pack these back up. Instead of doing music, I think I'm going to tell you guys some stories about bearings and that's high quality. Geez. About packing bearings and stuff, and that I've come across through the years and growing up and such. So how I was taught by my grandpa on my dad's side is to take the bearing, kind of hold it like that, and then you just kind of push it down into the grease. So to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of going to go through this how I was taught, just in case you happen to have never done a bearing before. You're going to push it until the grease starts coming out the top, and you want to pack it that way. So anyways guys, like I was saying, I'm going to tell you some stories. My grandpa Rodenberg taught me how to, on my dad's side, Grandpa Rodenberg taught me how to do bearings. My Grandpa Foyles taught me too, but his way was just to take the bearing like this and just rub some grease here all the way around it and put it on. Well, you're not getting enough grease in that bearing. To prove my argument, I used to go fishing with my Grandpa Foyles all the time, and one day we were headed out to a lake that's actually not very close by. It's down by out there, kind of out in the Flint Hills out here in Kansas, over there at El Dorado Lake, and that's good. We got halfway there. We turned the corner to go up to the lake, up to the main road to the lake. We made it around the corner, and then the back wheel on the boat trailer. I should mention that we did them on his boat trailer before we left. We turned the corner for the boat around the corner on the boat trailer, and the wheel passes us because the bearing blew up. The brand new bearings he put on it, and burnt up before we got to where we were going. And these probably could use the replacement, but I figured I should kind of share that with you guys. Man, this thing is not one to take. Ooh, somebody started something loud in the shop. But there you go, guys. I got the bearings packed up. They're ready to go back on. And I wore gloves because watch this. I'm gonna get myself full of grease anyway. Get that off my fingies there. See, that's not as bad. So I can go, woo! And my hands clean. Woo, hand clean. Pull it across like that. Hands clean. Although I gotta get that front bearing on, so I got ahead of myself there, kiddos. So yeah, I figured I shared that story with you. How we had that issue with the bearing when I went fishing with my grandpa foils one time. Otherwise, guys, I'm gonna break here and set you up for you can watch me put the hub on. Okay, guys, so we got the drill ready to go. All Junior Mint has to do is hook onto it and drag it over to where it goes. So let's go work on that 8N. So guys, this is that little 8N Crazy D had in his video for, I think it would probably be yesterday's video, it would be Tuesday's video. So we started working on this little thing. If you want the backstory, just go watch my brother's video. I'll link it. I'll get a little card up here somewhere. But anyways, what we come across is the carburetor, unfortunately from sitting, because they got it in, the toggle switch went out, spoiler alert. But to see where we end up with this thing, you're gonna have to, like I said, you're gonna have to watch my brother's video. But we found that this carburetor needs to come off. I hope I got the right size. Yeah. So So I got to pull this carburetor off. Is the fuel off? I think the fuel's off. It's the same size? No, of course not. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna pull this carburetor off. But this, I'd like to talk a little bit about this little tractor. She's a good example of sometimes you got to, when you're working on something, you got to slow down and you look at the simplest problem first. And I think that's what they didn't do. I think they looked into major wiring issues or something like that, and that's why they never kind of figured it out. You can drive yourself insane by trying to figure out the hard problem when it's just as simple as just replacing a switch or a coil or something along those lines. Otherwise, guys, I kind of feel yeah, we'll get this carb off and we'll get it into the sonic cleaner, which I've kind of learned, guys, and I guess I'm the last one to the party on those, because I'm pretty sure the reason that video didn't do as well as I thought it would is, like I said, I was the last one to the party on those, I guess. I love the thing, though. So, guys, we got it off. Oh wow! I hope he got me a bigger kit. I think we're gonna need a heavier kit than I think he bought. I better go stop him and before he orders the kit for this thing, because this thing needs a lot of love. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, this thing is a very perfect example of jumping in too deep into a problem when the should start at the beginning. I think the gentleman would have started here at the fact that the toggle switch is broken. I think he would have found his electrical issue that he dived too deep into, and I probably still have it. So I'm going to run this in the shop. I'm going to get it tore down and thrown in the anyways, going to get it tore down and thrown in the sonic cleaner so we can get it back to in better condition. And I guess that brings us to, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you feel it's worth sharing, please do. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and go down and hit the little subscribe button, because and then hit the little bell beside it, because it tells you when the next video comes out. And like always, guys, see you next time. Bye. What do I do with my remote?
Wish Doc a happy birthday. Today's his birthday.